Hey guys, welcome back to Aerial Nerds Randomosity. Today we are going to talk about the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. Straight up, guys, it's awesome. You should go. No joking, you should go. I went with some of my family last year, and it was a gift for my birthday, and I had the best time. I mean, it was so cool. I'm one of those people. I love like paranormal and weird stuff. So, and I think I've watched probably every single ghost show on the Winchester. I've watched the haunted show. I've watched Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures. There's a list. I've watched documentaries on the History Channel. Like I love paranormal places like that, as you guys remember with the Stanley Hotel. Um, the Winchester Mystery House is definitely something you should add to your bucket list to go. I mean, it's the way that they explain everything. I mean, I got to go into the Blue Room, and the Blue Room is Mrs. Winchester's seance room that she would actually do seances every night. And every time she went to the seance room, she would take um, a different path there, and she would leave a different way. So she would, I mean, it was just to go there was so cool, knowing that those things actually happened there. Um, she she was kind of a crazy architect. Um, so the history behind the Winchester Mystery House is her husband is the one who made the Winchester rifle. Though that was her family. And um her husband and her child died. She went to a psychic, and the psychic told her that the people that died that were murdered by the Winchester rifle are the ones that claimed the life of her husband and her child. And in order to appease the ghosts so that she wasn't killed, was to continue building onto that house. And when I mean continue building, I don't mean like add a room here, add a room there. Building did not stop on that house. That house, they were building on that house 24/7. And because she was told when she stopped building, the ghost would get her. So she continued to build. And in order to confuse the ghosts, she added some fun twists and turns. And if you ever have the chance to walk around the Winchester Mystery House by yourself, do yourself a favor. Don't do it. You will get lost or hurt. Seriously, like that's not a joke. This lady, the way that her mind worked was just absolutely amazing. She has stairs that lead to a ceiling. Just straight up to a ceiling. No door, no hidden door. There's nothing there. It's not like a hidden latch. Like the stairs go straight up to the ceiling. She has windows in the middle of the floor. I mean, there's railings around them now. I don't know if she always had railing around them, but there's railings around them now. She there was windows in the middle of her floor. Like you looked at just a big freaking 6-pane window. You have doors that they open up to walls. You have doors that open up and it's a straight drop to the ground off of a 2-story, like off of the second story, the second floor. So it's not, and you can easily get lost and confused and be turned around. Like how this lady was able to get around so well. I mean, it was her house and she built it, but gracious. And so every night when she would go into the Blue Room to do her seance, she would take a different path. She would go so that way the ghosts weren't like, oh well, she took this one, or however her mind was able to structure it. It was If she took a different route there and a different route back to her room every night, it would confuse the ghosts. So, but to be in that room was, it was really cool. You can you get to go into the museum and see all the different types of guns that they had created. When I went, it was right before they, I think it was like a week or even a few days before the Winchester movie came out. And to say that that movie is not accurate would be false. That movie actually does a very good job telling her her life story. I mean, if you listen to what her um what her niece, yes, what her niece like says about her in that movie, it is very, very, very accurate. Her niece is telling the story of her life. So if it's like, I would listen to that. If you want to know more about her, listen to what her niece says. I mean, yes, that movie is a work of fiction. However, the niece does do a very good job explaining the true story of her life. So I mean, that part is accurate. The part where they're walking up the stairs and the stairs are like just a few inches above each other, that's very accurate too. You have to remember, this woman was very small and she was very old. So, she didn't, find a house that worked for her. She made her house work for her. Everything that she did to that house was to make her life easier. And, I mean, you go, girl. Straight up. Like, you don't conform. You make it conform around you. And that is exactly what she did. When she died, to say that construction stopped when she died would be a vast understatement. The minute that lady died, there was no, like, everything stopped. The entire house stopped. Like, everything stopped. They completely just dropped everything that they were doing. She was very good at taking care of her employees. Very, very good at taking care of her employees. They were very well cared for. And she, just like how she would build the house to fit around her needs, she built the house to make work the easiest possible on her workers, so they weren't straining themselves every day. And that's pretty cool. But this lady was just the way. If I could go back and talk to anybody in history, I would love to just, have a 15-minute conversation with her and just be like, how does your mind work? So, once again, if you ever get the chance, there is one thing that I do want to add. I do not remember exactly word for word what it says, but if you look it up, Mrs. Winchester had 2 stained glass windows in her house. The 2 in particular that I'm talking about. They have sayings on each of them. And to this day, I challenge you guys, to this day, nobody knows what the hell they mean. So my challenge is for you. I want you guys to look up the Winchester Mystery House, and I want you guys to find the picture of those 2 stained glass windows with the writing on them and figure out what they mean. Because, like I said, to this day, and this has been a very long time, to this day, nobody knows what they mean. So, if you're feeling adventurous, I would head down to San Jose, California. Go check out the Winchester Mystery House. If you like history, I say check it out. If you like the weird and paranormal, check it out. If you're just looking for a fun day just to go drive around and find something fun to do, go check it out. Like, everything that, any adventure you'd want to take, you can find an answer for it there. I know that sounds a little weird, but it is a mystery house. So you want to go have fun for the day, go check it out. History, check it out. Adventure, check it out. Weird and paranormal, check it out. They do night tours as well. I think it's only a few. I think it's every Friday the 13th, I believe. And yes, I will be doing that one day. That is on my bucket list, is to do the Friday the 13th night tour. That should be fun. All right, guys. Well, you guys have a fantastic day. Don't forget my challenge. Once you figure it out, go ahead and send me a link to your answer or write it in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like my videos. I think the next one I'm going to be doing is the mystery spot in Santa Cruz, California. See you guys later.